Okay, so I am here to show how stitch fiddle works. Oh, I'm over too far. All right. So I need to adjust some of this, and I'm going to explain some of these spots here in my process. But I took rows out and now I added rows back in, so I want to move these. The only way to move them simply or easily is to have the paid for version. So I went ahead, and I do use this program enough. I went ahead and purchased the 1 year subscription. I think it was $33 for the whole year or something like that. It was totally worth it because I use it all the time. All right. So right here where these green dots are, that's just me counting 10. So I wanted to see how many 10. And here to here, that's 10 stitches. Here to here, that's 10 stitches. Then I could just count how many in between. Same thing over here. This double dot is to show that the two blues there is to show me that's the row I'm on. And then this yellow one is by the cow's eye. That's the stitch I'm on. I'm literally adding in a brown, or I'm doing a brown popcorn stitch there. I don't remember if I've completed that stitch or I need to do that stitch. But here's what I did. I went ahead and I added some rows at the top because I decided I was going to be able, since I had a little more time, I was going to be able to helps if I can spit it out. I was going to be able to go ahead and do the 75 rows like I originally planned, because in measuring, if I don't do the 75 rows, it's kind of going to be awkwardly wide and not tall enough. I mean, it's still going to be wider than it is tall. So it's almost more like a car seat blanket in that regard. But I'm going to show you, I need to move the dog and I need to move the cat up. I'm going to move the cat up and over. The dog, I'll definitely move him up. I just don't know if I'll move him. I changed his color as well because of the dogs they have, and I've changed the yarn that I'm going to use. So I'm going to click that scroll, and then, nope, that's not it. How did I do that? Oh, edit. Sorry. Oh, it's totally my bad. How did I do that the other day? I moved it the other day. Of course, now that I'm recording, I can't figure it out. Okay, that's not what I need. Where was it? Oh, it's this one. Ignore me. I know where it is. It's right here. So what I do is, see how it turned it all black? I take this little cursor and I highlight, and I made sure to not overlap. And I try to minimize how much extra there is. And then once I release it, it's going to give me these options. I'm going to choose move. And I'm going to move him up. Do I want to move him over? Over. Let's see. What do y'all think? I'm going to move him there. And then I click and it goes in. Now you notice, oh, I missed a little piece. Well, we'll grab it. And we'll just grab that little piece, move it. I missed his chin. Oh, it's hard for me to see where I need to be. Is that correct? No, it should be up one. That's right. Here, we'll just add the light gray, and we'll just change the way that chin looks a little bit. And we'll do dark gray. Let's do that. How many is that? That's 4. Okay. So that one needs to be this color. Okay, the other advantage I'm on the computer is that I can just, now that I've chosen that color, I can just fill it. I'm going to be a little careful down here close to the pig. I don't want to mess up my pig that I still haven't finished. I'm close. Pig's almost done. But I just drag it across here like this. So let's run through that again, and hopefully I won't mess up this time. But as you can see with the paid version, it was worth it. Plus, then I can have more charts. And if you know me, I'm loving the charts, so it's to my advantage if I can just pay that annual, because it's cheaper if you pay for the whole year. Let me see if, am I even here? I feel like something's off. Yep. All right. Not that the dog is symmetric, but that looks kind of funny to me. Anyway, so you see how I can move it. Let's try to move the cat again. Sorry, we're not moving the cat again, but trying to move the cat. And I'm right at the right spot. Let's make sure I go down low enough. Okay. It moved over just a little bit, and I want to move this kitty up here. And then I click and it drops it. I'm going to have to mess with that. Anyway, now I'm going to go in and fill. So I click this blue color. And it looks like I might have taken out some of the cow's ear, but I'll check. Is that the same row? I think it is. All right. So that is my process. And sorry about that. My phone decided to make sounds. And that's how I use on the computer. I do not know how to do any of this on the phone. I mean, I can design on the phone. I can do all that, but any of this professional stuff, paid for stuff, I guess it's technically professional then, right? Because you paid for it. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to have to mess with this dog a little bit, but that's the design. I know it's really hard to see, but there is an outline on this snout that is all popcorns. I am done with that because I am all the way up to here. Is it right here? Yeah. I was seeing if I could show it real quick just so you can see the correlation. It's double crochets and popcorns is all it is. And there's the cow. There's the pig, as you can see, almost done. Very cute. And I'm going to work on that some more, but this will be the Friday video on Stitch Fiddle because I talk about it a lot. I use it a lot. I went ahead and upgraded because I really wanted to be able to move those animals. I may move this cat again, maybe a little more over. I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks a little weird, or maybe make the cat a little bigger. But I'm going to do that off screen.